Hello and welcome. This is Hena Talati and you are watching Itstomorrow news. An unprecedented winter storm continued its assault on United States of America, killing at least 4 people, leaving millions without power in Texas. It has wreaked the travel havoc across the country because of heavy snow and ice. More than 150 million people are under winter storm or ice storm warning in 25 states, stretching over 2,000 miles from the southern Texas to northern Maine. The storm was forecast to continue to cover the parts of Midwest and Northeast with heavy snow. Bitter record-smashing cold accompanied the storm across the central USA. Hundreds of daily record low temperature have been or will be broken during this prolonged polar step. More than 50 million people could see the temperatures deep below zero during the next several days, according to the US Capitol Weather Gang. Unfortunately, a second winter storm that hit the Northwest on Monday was forecast to bring more snow and ice on the parts of the South, Midwest, and East this week. In the Pacific Northwest, hundreds of thousands of people remained without power after a weekend winter storm blanketed the region with ice and snow and made travels impossible. About 3 lakh people were powerless in Oregon. Snow-packed roads, downed trees and power lines made travel in the Portland area dangerous. Block storms, drains in Washington state raised the concerns about the flooding. More than 70% in the USA was snow-covered as on Monday. In this another cruel weather twist, portions of the Florida, Alabama and Georgia were under a tornado watch, meaning weather conditions were favorable for tornadoes to develop. The roads in Louisiana were similarly unsafe. The state police had worked more than 150 traffic accidents that resulted in moderate to significant injuries as mixture of snow, sleet and freezing rain that increased the unfaithful conditions. The storm was part of the massive system that brought snow, sleet and freezing rain to the southern plains and was spreading across the Ohio Valley to the northeast. The Southwest Power Pool, a group of utilities across 14 states, called for rolling outages because the supply of reserve energy had been exhausted. Some utilities said they were starting blackouts, while others urged the customers to reduce the power usage. Major businesses, schools are closed till Tuesday morning, depending on the weather. In Minnesota, the weather station registered minus 38 degrees Fahrenheit, while South Dakota dropped to minus 26 Fahrenheit. The winter weather has been blamed for at least 4 deaths across the 3 states. The sprawling blast of winter weather across the USA plunged Texas into an unusually snow emergency that knocked out power for more than 2 million people, shutting down the grocery stores and travel, and closed schools ahead of the frigid days still to come. As it is threatened to fall again into the single digits, officials have warned that homes can still be without power for a day or two. A toll of worsening conditions included the delivery of new COVID-19 vaccine shipments, which were expected to be delayed until at least the midweek. The temperatures dropped into a single digits as far south as San Antonio, and the homes that already had been without electricity for hours had no certainty about when the lights and heats would come back on. The state's power grid began imposing blackouts that are typically only seen in 100 degrees Fahrenheit summers. The nation's largest oil refinery shut down because of the brutal weather. The Port Arthur, Texas refinery was shut down because of unique freezing conditions along the Gulf Coast. In Texas, the storm could be once in a generation event when factoring in a brutally cold conditions. The H-E-B, the largest grocery store chain in Texas, closed locations around Austin and San Antonio, the cities that are not habituated to snow and have little resources to clear the roads. In a statement, President declared an emergency in Texas and ordered federal assistance to aid the state and local response efforts. The declaration allows the different agencies to coordinate disaster relief efforts and provide assistance, equipment, and resources to those affected by the storm. That's all for now. For more news updates, stay tuned with us. It's Tomorrow News, Hena Talati. For more weather updates like this, and please subscribe our channel.